Hello everybody, welcome back to another 3 Minutes at 3.
Today we're going to talk about career advice for young people.
So it is a common theme in America that you do things a certain way as a young person. Now, I am speaking specifically to all the youngsters out there, all the people that have kind of an entrepreneur spirit about you that are watching our channel that maybe want to go into blacksmithing as a career, or maybe there's something you've always dreamed about doing, right? But it doesn't necessarily make financial sense or something like that. There's a certain way that, society looks at you to be, how do we want to say it, successful, right? So you have to grow up, you have to get good grades, and I hope you do that. Not championing against that at all. You get good grades, hopefully you can get some scholarships, you go to college, you have to have it all figured out, you get into $60, $70, $80, $150,000 worth of debt, and you're in a hole, and then you get out of college and you're expected to perform at this top level tier, like as if you've been in the business for years, right? Mm-hmm. No matter where it is that you're going, they're expecting the absolute top because everybody has a college degree these days, right? Mm-hmm. Whether it's from an online college or an actual university or this, that, what have you. And then after all that said and done, you find out that, man, this is like soul crushing. This isn't really where I want to see myself, but you do it anyhow. Mm-hmm. And you just keep working and you keep working. And one day, hopefully, you'll get to retire. Mm-hmm. So let me put a spin on this for you young people out there. It is more important that you do something that you are completely in love with, even if it means that you're not going to make 6-7 figures a year at it. But it is so important that you do something that you're completely in love with. Do not succumb to working at a place that sucks your soul away from you.
Mm-hmm. Just to make money. Yep.
Just to make money. It will never pan out. You'll be that guy that looked like you sucked on a truckload of sour lemons. Mm-hmm. You will. And right now, as you're young, everything looks big. Everything looks like it's an amazing thing. As you get older, you're going to look back at your young self right now, and you're just going to laugh. Mm-hmm. You're going to laugh. We'll laugh at ourselves right now. Once we're old and gray-headed, we're going to go, we were such kids back then. Mm-hmm. So life is about perspective. And right now you have a very small, narrow perspective. Things aren't as big as they seem. Mm-hmm. Mountains aren't as huge as they seem.
Right.
And we're going to go over the 3 minutes on this one, but it's important that you get this.
Yeah. One thing I was going to say that I wanted to add on to what you're saying is, perhaps they don't know yet what they're in love with doing, and they're still trying to find their way among, all the possibilities out there.
And that's okay.
Yeah, it is okay.
That's okay.
But if you have something that you think you would like doing, instead of spending 4 years in college of dedication and hard work and studying and hundreds of thousands of dollars possibly on getting a degree, maybe you take the summer or a year off and you get an internship in that field. So for example, I wanted to be a zookeeper at one point when I was in high school. There's an internship down at the local zoo down in Colorado Springs, and I should have gone and done that if I was going to actually pursue that. The same's true with the aquarium.
So she got to talking to him, and it was going to be 7 years of scoop and poop before she ever got to do any of the cool stuff. So
another one. I wanted to work at a state or a national park. That one I actually did take the steps to do some volunteering there, and pretty much I got stuck in the position of I had to be, pretty much all of their positions are, you have to be able to speak to people. And that was a very big weakness of mine. Even now I'm still an introvert, but I'm becoming more comfortable with it. And so I found out within a very short amount of time that wasn't really going to work for me because that I was such an introvert and I wasn't able to change in a very short period of time to come around that part of my personality.
And a lot of those positions require degrees too as well, in natural sciences and things of that nature. A lot of them, they want to hire people that have a college education in those sort of things. Not that you can't get in as an intern or think that you're wanting to do that, and you can't just work your way there. But
for a lot of times with the internship, you're not getting paid anything. You're spending your time in order to kind of get a feel for the environment.
Yeah. So, so let's sum this all up. So this way we can make this 5 minutes at 3 or 10 minutes at 3 here. Let's bring this to a close here. Let me summarize it for you. Regardless of what anybody else wants for your life, you are the one that has to live it. You are the one that has to go through your life. You get 3 spins on this rock. You get your first 30 years to do something with your life. You get your second 30 years, hopefully, to do something with your life. And ain't none of us guaranteed that third spin to 90 years old. Ain't none of us guaranteed that. And in fact, it's a flat miracle if you make it to 90. Yeah. It's happening more and more, and that's a great thing. But put your life in that kind of perspective. Don't give your life over to 16 years of something you hate. If there is no touchable, tangible reward at the end of that, that is worth it.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid of hard work, but ultimately, again, it is your life, and you are the one that's going to have to live with whatever choices you make. So that's it for this 3 minutes at 3.
Thank you for joining us.
And as always, God bless you.
And we'll catch you on the next one.